The infamous question that I get asked 5,000 times a day. I just came over here to answer the one question that I literally get asked the most, which is, how long did it take you to lose the weight? How long did it take you to get to where you are? How long did it take? And I'm about to let you know. It took me 7 months to lose 80 pounds. I lost 80 pounds in 7 months. I was very strict. I was also depressed. I wasn't eating. Not all weight loss is good weight loss, because when you lose a large amount of weight like that in such a short amount of time, you lose your muscle mass. I used to be super thick. I used to have a big butt. I used to have thick thighs, all of the above. And it was gone. I was flat. Was it flapjacks? Like everything was gone. I didn't have a butt. I was so skinny. I could fit my friend's size 0 clothes. Like I was a stick. So after, you know, enjoying being skinny, I was like, okay, I'm ready to have some meat on my bones again. You know, I'm ready to like actually have a shape, because I'll put some pictures in here. I'll show y'all little pictures. I was like, okay, I'm ready to be fit. I don't want to be skinny. I want to be strong. So I started weight training. I started eating for my body goals, eating my protein, drinking protein shakes. I started just like eating healthy and having a good relationship. I started taking care of myself. I had to get, okay, this video is not going to be 2 minutes, I lied. But I had to get to a point where, you know, I was going through in the middle of like a divorce and just like, you know, doing shared custody and just feeling so depressed, and I was going through a lot. So I would always take care of my kids, feed them dinner, bathe them, all that. And then by the time I was done with that, I had no energy left for myself. I was like, I'm going to bed. I didn't eat nothing. I didn't cook nothing for me, like, you know. So I got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to treat myself like I treat my kids. You feed your kids breakfast, why aren't you eating breakfast? You give your kids a bath, why aren't you taking a bath? You do all this stuff for your kids, why don't you do it for yourself? And so I got to a place where I started taking care of myself and loving myself again, you know? Going to the gym regularly, started weight training, all those things, eating, and then, you know. So yeah, it took me a year to 2 years to get to where I am today. It took me about 7 months to lose the weight. I was very strict on my eating in the very first couple of months. You know, I cut out carbs like 90%, you know, sugar, soda, all those things. At the end of the day, guys, it took me a year. It took me a year, almost 2 years. I'm still in the process of it, but let's just say a year. It took me a year to get to where I am today. And you think that you're gonna train with me for 4 weeks and have my results? It's not gonna happen. It's not happening. Hush. It's not gonna happen. Don't think that you can get what I have without putting in the work that I've put in, you know? That's why I tell all my clients, it's not about the destination. It's not about, oh, how long is it gonna take? I hate that question. It's literally, it's one of my biggest pet peeves, because I'm like, who cares? Who cares? If I told you there's $1 million on the top of this mountain, are you gonna sit here and spend months asking me, well, how long is it gonna take me to climb that mountain, and how far is it, and how many inches, and how many miles? No, if I tell you there's $1 million on top of this mountain, no question asked, you're climbing that mountain. You're gonna go get that $1 million. It's the same way with this whole fitness journey, you know? Don't worry about how long it's gonna take, because think about this, all the time that you've been sitting around thinking about it is time that you could have been in the gym, doing your workouts at home, going on your walks, eating healthy, changing your diet, making it a lifestyle change. The time's gonna pass anywhere. We're in June. December's gonna be here before you know it. And most people are gonna get to December and be like, dang, I spent another year doing the same thing. And a very small percentage of people are gonna get to December and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I started in June. I'm so glad I started 6 months ago, 5 months ago, a month ago. So don't get so caught up, because when I started my fitness journey, I was not worried about how long it was gonna take. I just wanted to get it done. I was like, I just wanna lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever. Obviously led to more than that, but that was not a question that was on my mind. I was just like, I want to be healthy, I want to be fit, I want to love myself, I want to feel confident again. I just want to be happy when I look in the freaking mirror, because I hate what I see in the mirror. That was my thought. And I just put in the work, and slowly but surely, as time went on, things started to unfold. Chase the vision and God will give you the provision. Stop asking, stop worrying about how long is it gonna take, and you know, because at the end of the day, everyone's journey is different. It took me 7 months. It might take someone else a year. It might take someone 6 months. It might, like, whatever. Everyone's journey is different. My life is not your life. So focus on becoming a better version of you. Focus on the habits, the things that actually promote long-term change versus just trying to be like, oh, I just want to get there. I just want to get there. That's the mistake that people make, because then you don't have lasting results. You lose the weight, and then what? You go back to living the same way, and then you gain the weight all over again. You're back in the same place. It's about making a lifestyle change, because that is where you're going to have long-term results. That's where you're going to be able to enjoy it, because if it's not enjoyable, you're not going to commit. You're not going to go through with it. So go along for the journey. Just go along for the ride. Whether you hit a plateau, whether you have ups and downs, whatever it looks like, just be like, I'm in it for the long run, okay? 6 months are gonna go by and you're gonna be like, dang, look at all this progress. So that answers y'all's question, the question I get the most. Literally every single day I get a DM. How long did it take you? How long did it take you? So I'm just gonna start sending this video. Watch this video.